If Shepard can't gain their trust, they're all as good as dead.
Hell, it's about time.
Howdy howdy, yes indeed. It feels like this has been a long time coming. I feel that the sooner that this is out of the way, the better, just because it can't possibly get any worse than this. So, with that being said, this is Sanctum. Sanctum is a first-person shooter tower defense, which is a rather weird acronym because it's FPSTD, which is, it makes me smile. But Sanctum is a game that's been developed by Coffee Stain Studios. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this. I've already done the tutorial so that I wasn't throwing myself directly into this and ending up failing horribly. So let's go ahead and give the single player a go. No, we don't want to do the tutorial, already done it. Okay, so it shows me where the enemy spawn location is, it shows me the paths they'll take, and it will show me where I can build. Seems nice and easy. Let's rank up the difficulty. Insane. I'm feeling insane, given how terrible this video is probably going to go. I'm feeling insane. So, Sanctum has you take the role of Skye, apparently, an elite soldier sent out to protect her hometown from hordes of aliens. So, as always, in tower defense, there is a core. Defend the core. And I'm guessing it's now going to show me where things spawn from. Yep. Looking for the shortest way to reach the core. Blocking paths. Construct blocks on them to stop enemies, or you can set up buildings on them as well. Use the overview to try and calculate which path the enemies will take, and of course be prepared. Because not being prepared is always better. Okay. Now in the tutorial I could only build in about 2 places, and I'm already seeing that I can build in many more places. So let's have a wander over here and look at all the glowy blue boxes. Okay. So the interface is really simple. To change between what you're doing on the side of your screen, it's just the mouse wheel, down and up, and each block that you can put on here has a cost. Now you need to build blocks first, and then you upgrade a block with one of these weapons, and then you can upgrade the weapon itself as well, and you can switch between build mode, which is 1, and your weapon mode, which is 2. Now you can upgrade your weapons as well, but they cost, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you've got a limited amount of resources to start with. So let's go ahead and place some blocks and see what happens. So I don't really like the idea of this ramp being here. So you hold down left click, and boom, you build a block. Now, given that I know where they're going to come from, let's try. I've just realised that I can actually remove this one. It's right click to sell and left click to buy. The interface is really simplistic in this. It's not overly simplistic, it's nice. So let's build a nice little choke point like this. And we'll upgrade these Gatlings. With a nice, let's have a look. We'll put a lightning block there. Okay, how many resources is that? I've still got 140 resources, so it does give you a decent amount to play with. Let's keep throwing down some blocks rather quickly, because I want to get into the actual game. So, okay. See, I'm now actually sat here trying to work out where the best place to drop everything would be. Now, one of the other things I really like about Sanctum, and I'm not able to show in this video, but I will try to end up showing it, is that it's actually got co-op as well. And that's something that really intrigues me, because the whole concept of this game seems as if it would work really well in co-op. And also, I have to admit, I'm really curious to see what this scattering laser tower is going to do, so let's throw down one of those. You already have a block there blocking the enemy's path. Oh, I see. So it won't actually allow you to fully block off an enemy's path. You have to always give them at least one route. So we'll throw one of those there and seal off that way. Okay, so we've got them all fairly sealed off right now. And as we've got some points left, we'll go and upgrade these Gatling cannons. Okay, so I've now successfully spent all of the resources. Now, if you hit escape, and you can see what's coming this wave. So, walkers, apparently. Big, clumsy. Explosives are very effective. It's the clump. So they're the generic guys. Okay, let's go ahead and hit enter.
Activated. Defense grid set to extermination mode.
And I get the feeling this is going to go horribly wrong. And here they come. And I'm wondering if I can just stand here and bottleneck this thing. Apparently not, as my gun's going to overheat. The Gatling cannons seem to be doing a wonderful job.
In hibernation. Defense grid set to building mode.
Okay, so that was wave 1. And between the waves it actually allows you to upgrade. So let's go ahead and let's check out some of the other guns. I can't actually afford to upgrade any. Okay, so let's just go to the next wave. And this time around we'll try the freeze gun.
Extermination mode.
And we'll just have a look at this. I mean, if this was co-op, you could easily set one of you up on either side. From what I've heard, don't really want to be hanging around down here. The recharge time on the... Oh god! The recharge time on the freeze ray is rather long. And they're about to get past all of my defenses, which means I am all that stands between them and the core. Yeah, this is actually something I like. My defenses have gone horribly wrong, but it doesn't mean that I've lost. Oh, maybe it does. And they're at my core. And each one of them is doing hefty damage to the core.
Turret nodes in hibernation.
And I actually managed to survive the wave, and it wasn't through any skill at all. It was apparently just through the fact that I got lucky. So, okay, it's actually telling me what the upgrade does on those. See, I should actually read this stuff. I was too busy trying to actually get into the action. Oh, now these little televators, as they are called, are wonderful things. They actually allow you up on top of your towers, so you can get out of the way of the action. However, of course, this isn't what I want to do at the moment, given that I want to upgrade some of these guns. So let's go back over to the start. Now we're into build mode. I'll throw down some more blocks. Now let's try 2 of those. upgraded that? Oh, I did. It's up on top of it for some reason. Ah, wonderful. Now, as I noticed the floor in this last time, let's actually go up here and we'll build some boxes up here and see how this goes. And I'm lost. But I do have a cunning and ingenious plan, yes indeed. Because if I block off that one, I should actually be able to do that, right. And that should, I'm looking at the ground, that should enable me to stay alive. Okay, now, another feature I've not actually covered is tab. If you hold tab, you get this wonderful overview, the standard tower defense style overview, and you can actually teleport to any of these little televators, the glowing things, by clicking on them. And I can see where my cores are as well. Now I know that this route is blocked off, and I can see that this route is blocked off as well. So they're not getting through here, and they're not getting through here, which means that they're going to take all the long way around. And I'm hoping that I have enough defenses. So let's teleport down here. Like so. Let's hit enter. Let's have a go with the sniper rifle. Oh wow, the sniper rifle has a horribly long reload time. And there's a massive swarm. I have a horrible feeling that way too many of those are going to get through. Now each gun does have an alt fire, which is rather helpful, and I should have been using more of. These things move faster than me. Apparently my grenades don't actually go that far. They're all going to get to the core and I'm going to horribly and monumentally fail. Which is nice. I have to admit I'm happy that I failed because I did put it on Insane, remember? And it's nice to see that Insane is actually... And they now have top hats and are dancing. Wonderful. Okay, so I got as far as wave 2, and it took 11 minutes. So, I have to admit, the single player isn't really why I bought this, if I'm honest. I did actually splurge in, really, and buy the 2-pack, although it's not exactly splurging, it's only £17. So it's fairly cheap, and they are planning to do more DLC for it. They're planning to actually up it from 2-player co-op to 4-player co-op, which is going to be a really interesting thing to see, as well as they're bringing out more content for it. They've already got plans in the works. So, I like it, and I think it's something that I'm going to be throwing more time into. I didn't play the beta, and I'm just kind of looking at the game thinking, the concept is really fun. I love co-op games, and this feels like it has the right balance of annoyance at the person you're playing with, as well as enjoyment of the game. Especially on the harder waves. I know that it has a lot of waves from what I've heard. It's really pleased me. I really like it as a tower defense game, and it's really putting a new spin on it with the first person aspect as well. So it's a game that I can see myself spending more time with over this weekend, and it's a game that I can really see myself throwing myself into when it comes to co-op. As long as the guys in the background don't keep mocking me by wearing top hats and dancing every time I fail. So, this has been First Impressions, and this has been Sanctum, and thank you for watching this absolute train wreck.